What's up, guys? It's your girl Kyla, and you're watching Kyla Unedited. This is part 2. The first video, it was some deep conversations. I was talking to younger me for real, but I was talking to you. Yes, you. But look at these nails. This is the first nail I did. See, this is what I'm talking about. Sometimes we just need a freaking square. Like, yes, sir. Just heard a new Saturday. Period. These joints about to pop off by tomorrow, but I'm still happy. Cause you know, I just need my nails done. I don't be knowing about none of that junk. But I do be knowing about these. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But like I was saying, today is the day. Today is the day. Okay, do women judge other women's looks more harshly than men do? I have no idea. But I do think because women give the most compliments, I think that, yeah, they probably do. But I feel like both woman and man judge just as much as each other. It's just one talks the most and the other doesn't. But men and women judge looks. Like, what are you talking about? If you're giving somebody a compliment, you judge their look. Because sometimes you think in judgment, it's like, I mean, judgment does have a connotation of like something bad. But if you're able to give a compliment, you judged still. Because judging can also make somebody right too. Meaning like in a court, somebody could be either persecuted in the sense of going to jail, so I can win or lose the court case. So like judgment can either go good and bad. So it's just like me, I can judge you and be like, yeah, actually you did really good. So if you're giving somebody a compliment, you judge their looks, and you said 10. You give somebody a a 3, you judge their looks, and was like 3. You know? Is wearing makeup empowerment or pressure disguised as a choice? It depends. Did somebody get pressured into wearing makeup? Then that means there was pressure. If somebody just decided to wear makeup because they like it, then they just decided to wear makeup because they freaking like it. I think that's weird to make both of the, like, to make these together, because we're making it seem like it's either this or that. But that's not the case for everyone, because there's 8 billion people on this earth, which means it's a lot of 8 billion emotions and motives. And I think that we need to stop doing that. Stop doing that. It's only one word that is truth for every single person, and that's God's. All of my individualism, meaning like, I like to be creative. I like getting my nails done. I know a ton of people who don't like getting their nails done. That's what I mean by my individualism, that we keep clumping up together. As if nails is something that everybody has to do. Like, oh man, girls who don't get their nails done, I like nails. So anybody with their nails done, I instantly think, oh my gosh, that's super cute. But it doesn't mean I look at people without nails and be like, ugh, you ugly, you should be having your nails done. Why don't you have your nails done? They don't like having their nails done. What does that got to do with me? And this also goes with beauty standard too, because my standard of beauty is getting my nails done. That's why I like having nails on my nails. That's my standard. So I instantly think somebody attractive with their nails done. I like black hair. Anytime I see somebody with black hair, I'm like, oh my gosh, oh, this is super cute. It doesn't matter who the freak it is. It doesn't matter. I don't care. I like braids, I like edges, and I like black hair. It doesn't matter who the freak got it on. And what I mean by who, I mean, doesn't matter if they white, black, Asian, Indian. If I see you with black hair and you got braids and your edges is out and they like, I instantly like, oh my gosh, that's so freaking cute. I'm not even thinking about, wait, you are a white person. I'm not even thinking about none of that. I'm not thinking like, oh my gosh, they look super cute, bro. Because as you can see in the past videos I have black hair. Right now, I like doing my edges. That's why I do my edges, because that's what I like. And I know a couple of people who don't do their edges, and their hair not black, and they still beautiful. But that's my standard, you know what I mean? This is what I like. And it's a whole bunch of people who like, man, no, I like blonde hair, I like brown hair, I like green hair. So some people got green hair. Should I be like, you look stupid, and you need to change your hair to black because it's green? No. You look good with your green hair, sis. I had green hair before. You see what I mean? Okay. Are natural girls actually treated better than baddie aesthetic? I don't even know what that means, but I don't know. Guys, natural girls, do you get treated better than the baddies? What is a baddie aesthetic? What does that even mean? And what is natural girls? Are you talking about like I'm just playing. I was about to make a joke that was gonna be bad. Trans, I'm sorry. Like, what do you mean natural? No, like on some genuine junk. Like, what does that even mean? Are we talking about what's a baddie aesthetic? Because baddie could be natural. What is baddie? It's all a perception of whoever it is. Like, cause I can think this is baddie. Like, baddie to me is freaking wearing sweatpants and a sweatshirt. And baddie to you might be that tight dress, period. You know? So what does that mean? And what is natural? Like, because say, like me, I wear mascara and not lashes. Would you say that my mascara makes my lashes not natural, even though it's my length and all I'm doing is lifting it up so you can see that it's not going straight and it's just going up instead? It depends. Whoever it is. Do you think your naturalness is treated better? Or do you think your baddiness is treated better? And what is baddie? Do you think what somebody called natural is your baddie? Is what somebody called your baddie your natural? I don't know how to answer that. Has social media made women more confident or more insecure? It depends. If it's a person who compares himself all the time to every single person that they see on social media, then they probably got more insecure. If somebody who is secure in themselves and don't compare themselves or look at anybody else and be like, man, oh my gosh, I mean, I'm ugly, this person have a big booty, I gotta, like, and not thinking about none of that, then probably not. It just depends on you, really. It depends on you. Are you feeling this way? I'm talking to you, like, actually. Comment in the comment. Are you feeling that way? Do you feel like you got more insecure or secure? It really just depends on the person that's holding the phone and the mind they have. Success and lifestyle. Can women really have it all, or is that a myth? What the freak does that even mean? If you've seen a woman have it all, but it depends. Everybody has their own have it all, because having it all to somebody else might be different from me. So we don't all have the same personal goals and views of success, because success to me might be completely different from you. But I think that a lot of people who's probably social media bound and always look at everyone else except for their personal lives probably would think that, oh my gosh, this is a myth, like I can't have it all and I'm supposed to be over here doing that, and keep forgetting that you only live in your life. And like, you can look at other people's success and be happy as freak for them, but it doesn't mean that your life and the story that's going on in your life is different. I want you to think about it like this. Because a lot of people around my age feel like they're behind in life because they're seeing some people that's 16 or some people that's 18, some people that's probably the same age as them who might be super successful and might be not successful. And then looking at their lives and doing that junk. First of all, my nigga. First of all, oh my gosh. I did use the wrong freaking nail. No. 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 Oh, wait. Perfect. Oh my gosh, I was just about to get scared. But, I think because of that, you think that your life and goals are supposed to reflect those things. But we all individually have a purpose and a story. And we're in our own race. Which means you can't be ahead of anyone. And you can't be behind anyone if you're the only one running. Yeah, gang. How can you be behind if no one else is running but you? And how can you be ahead of anyone? I know it might look like this person a billionaire and you not. And you're like, man, they're ahead of life in me. I want you to realize something. This is proof that this is the only life you live in. You see all this junk you going on Instagram. Shoot, you might be watching this video. After you done with the video, turn off the video, my N-word. Put your phone down. Look around. And live. You will realize for sure that this is your race. And no one else is running but you. No one's ahead of you. No one's behind you. That should change your perspective into, dang, I'm not behind. I'm where I'm supposed to be. And I'm going to keep pushing forward to my goals. I'm going to keep seeking the Lord. That should be your number one. And following. Because you seeing everybody else junk. You tuning into their stats. If you the only one, you winning. You're literally freaking winning. No one's in front of you. Nobody's behind you. You're only, like, you live your life right now. Don't even look at your phone. Don't look at nobody else. You're the only person that's there. Now, how should you walk around? Now, how should you live? Now, how should you attack your goals? I made in the video, I think it's 2 videos before this one. No, a video before this one, because that one was like 40 minutes. All I'm saying is, hold on. Shoot. You start to realize that you the only life that you live in, my boy. So today is the day. You having it all, find out what you want. Not by what you just seen, not by all this other junk. This junk that you actually bring you interest. Not in a pursuit of money, but in a pursuit of happiness, freedom, and peace. You're only gonna find those true things in Jesus Christ. That's what you'll really soon to come realize. But then he also give you some desires. But you soon to realize that those desires was already there. You was just doing all this other weird junk. Because you might have seen somebody be like, man, these entrepreneurs everywhere and all this other junk, and they doing this and they doing that, and these people YouTubers, and you know, and then you making YouTube or doing whatever you doing, and girl, you was supposed to be a nurse. That's what I mean by live your life, my word. Because having it all might be you being a nurse. And this person having it all might actually be having it all. I just like, it might be owning half of the world. But we all in two different races. And never think about money when it comes to decisions in your life, ever. What I mean by this is, if you want to be a teacher and it's not that $1 billion lifestyle in word, be a freaking teacher. It's not about none of that junk, bro. Never let the amount of money be the driven factor of wherever you go. Because I know what some things that I like, and I seen videos, they was like, oh my gosh, you shouldn't even be doing this junk. But I like it. This is what brings me happiness. This is what I want to do. And I'm not about to change what I want to do in the pursuit of the amount of money it gives. Never do that, John. Not everybody's supposed to be on YouTube. Just go with the other junk I was saying. Don't just post people all because it's content. This person said don't record me. Don't record them, nigga. Gosh dang. Is hustle culture empowering women or bringing them out? I think hustle culture isn't just a woman thing. However, being hustling, I don't know. I think it is. I think you're doing too much. Like, literally pause, get off your phone, sit back, let the Lord let you know about the things that you need to be doing and work, because you might be hustling and filling up your days with a whole bunch of junk he ain't never called you to do. All because you seen this other girl get $10 million and $2,000 a week, which is cool, but money should never be your driven factor to anything that you're pursuing. And what I mean by this is, some people have a heart to take care of kids. And they want to work at a daycare. And daycares might give them like $10 an hour or $15 an hour or whatever for free. And they might be like, man, I don't want to do this because it's not giving me the amount of money I want. How am I supposed to live? But your purpose is deeper than the amount of pay you get. And yeah, you might work over here, I'm just say some random junk at Google, and you get $50 an hour. But you will feel unfulfilled, hustling, hate going there, and always longing to fill up that void of unpurposeness that you keep doing. Then you working with that child and you getting paid $12 an hour, where you supposed to be. And you feel fulfilled because you're walking in alignment of what God wanted you to do and what you was made for. Because I'm sorry, family, although you do get to choose, because you still had the option of walking in purpose or going into whatever job that is that you're getting $50 an hour for. But trying to keep that lifestyle you want, you're going to lose your life and your soul in the process of it. So just really think about that, junk. Think about your happiness and your peace. And I'm pretty sure if it's supposed to be there and you get $12 an hour, my boy, if you learn how to manage your money, you will be able to do it. Saving, investing, and all that stuff, like, you will be able to make money with a certain amount of pay. Like, you will be able to do that, like, for sure. It's like literally not even about how much money you get. It's how you able to like double that junk on your own. Because you can be able to be in that and also invest in other things, save, and not like do some junk and live below your means. As it start rising, you know what I mean? Start doing some junk, learn how to do all that junk, you would definitely be able to survive and work. And it might not be 12, it might be like 16, and it might be like, you know what I mean? But always live like that. Don't ever switch something. Like, say you always wanted to do a certain thing, and then you see some junk like, oh, this makes more money, I'm switching it off. But you're not gonna be happy. You're gonna be unfulfilled. You're gonna wake up every day like, dang, like, yeah, I'm getting you know, a whole bunch of money for this junk, but was it worth it? Is it worth waking up and like hating every single day? No, it's not, bro. It's not worth it. Money is not that worth it, my boy. And I get it. It's a lot of junk in this world. It's a lot. Like, man, I gotta get food, I gotta get this, I gotta get that. I understand, bro. But money don't buy happiness, but it do take away a lot of different problems. I understand. But it was a one thing that that I want you to understand. Millionaires and billionaires kill themselves too. And we see J. Cole always talking about some man better off in the hood, whatever the freak he be saying. And this ain't where rich. He don't go back, because I mean, sometimes it's sometimes, you know, like, who wants to be in the hood? Like, what? But really think about what those rich people be saying in their songs, talking about some, man, I was better off in this part of the city. They don't go back, because obviously you having a better life. You have more stuff to get, meaning things and opportunity. But more money don't mean your mental state finna be good. It ain't finna be worth it. And your mind is the things that you can lose yourself in the process. Yeah, gang. That's how it works. That's how it works. Is being that girl actually healthy or just an aesthetic pressure? But being that girl is different from every single person. Being that girl is right now for me. So it's just like, what does that mean? Like, they're asking these questions in a way where it's supposed to mean the same for everyone. What the freak? That girl is a different thing for every single person. Understand, we all don't think the same. We're all not the same inward. Mindset and identity. Are women more influenced by trends than they admit? Women and men are influenced by trends. But I don't know. Are you? Are you influenced by the trends, gang? Some people are, some people not. Is healing culture helping women grow or keeping them stuck? Why would healing keep you stuck? I don't understand what that means. But healing culture, what the freak is healing culture? What is wrong? Like, it's like, man, everybody's trying to heal right now. This is like too much of an aesthetic. That's so freaking weird. It's crazy. You know what I think is also weird? Which I don't think that they're wrong. But people who make videos and be like, man, like, you see all these people following Christ, and they're just like, it's like making it a trend or something. Now, following Christ was a trend in its aesthetics. We still got to remember the Bible is at Hobby Lobby. I still wrestle with this. And the reason why is because it's like, Hobby Lobby? My relationship with Christ isn't a hobby. My relationship with Jesus is not a hobby. I still wrestle with that fact, but you know what I mean? So we know people do find like trends, and some people might think following Christ is a trend. Trust me, gang. It's not. Because once you start following him, you're going to realize it's not, well, I'm not going to say it's not that fun, but it's just like some parts get iffy. Some parts get scary. Some parts it's like an ongoing roller coaster of like a full of emotions of never. It's basically like walking into a battlefield with you. Like, literally. It's just like, nobody wants to fight all the time. Like, that's so annoying, bro. Like, can you take this weight off? No, I'm gonna do that one. But some people do it all because they keep seeing it. But you don't know that, though. I'm talking about you, meaning the people who's walking up here talking about something. Man, everybody just doing it as a trend. How you know? Unless we see the fruits. But how much fruits can you really get from somebody posting on social media? Really think about it. Because all you see is what I show you. We know that as a truth by people who only show what they look like when they look good and don't show their bad parts. And depending on what you call is bad, because somebody right now might think, oh, she's being natural and she's showing her, you know, her badness. I don't think I look bad in this moment. So depending on the perception of the one who's looking. But my point still stands. You don't know that person's heart. If I only show the parts of when I'm reading the Bible, you don't know what I'm doing in secret. You don't know how I'm like when my camera's off. Now, I do have a ton of people who can clearly, in my life, tell you that there ain't no difference. I really do step for real. But I'm just still making the point. How you know that? You see my heart, gang? So we looking at all these people and we judging them like, oh my God, but you did this and you did this and you did this. Girl, if every single part of your life was recorded, all right. All right, okay. We like to talk a lot. We like to talk a lot. What I still thinking? All right. And it's just like all I'm saying is this though. All I'm saying is this though. I'm just saying, that's the person who's watching it, seeing on your feed a whole bunch of people following Christ, and your first thought is like, why is there so many people following Christ? Like, that's a bad thing. Now, I wrestle with the word trend when it comes to this, but you should want that. You should want a lot of people wanting to follow Christ. Isn't that what you wanted when you kept posting your videos, telling people about Jesus? Was it just to not get people to follow him? And the reason why your feed is all about Christ, because inward, you watch Christ-like videos. I don't understand. Your algorithm only goes to what you like. So that means, family, not every single message that's saying this is for you is for you. Your feed is just a feed. It's just an algorithm. All because you keep liking videos about Christ, every single video about Christ is about to come up to your page. So that means it's going to be a whole bunch of messages that was meant for somebody, maybe, and maybe not, coming to you. And somebody be like, this message is for you, and in 3 days and 3 nights, you're freaking gonna get $3 million. That message might not be for you, gang, especially when 3 days and 3 nights happen and you don't have that $3 million. And everybody's gonna see the video. So if the message was specifically for me, we don't know out of this 3.5 million people who watch this video, which person is being told this thing. Yeah. Because it might be somebody who's saying, bro, this message is for you, and I'm only talking to you. And then 5 billion people see it, and there was only one person that person was talking to. Now everybody like, no, that's not every single video for you. That's the whole point I'm trying to make. Your algorithm is going to follow what you like and what you stay and watch. So if you stay and watch Christian content, you're going to always see Christian content. And they're always going to have a message. And not every single message that's given is for you. And not every single person you see and that's talking about Christ is for Christ. That's the point that I'm making. So, moral of the story, start following Jesus and listen to what he has to say in his message, and go read the Bible and listen to his word and sit at his feet. And if no one in their content is telling you to do that thing, get off. If you've been watching this person for a long time and not once did they tell you to go read. Go sit in prayer. Go talk to Christ. They're not teaching you. And not once did they ever say out of their mouth, hey, bro, open up your Bible. Go in the secret place. Go read. That means the content that they have is the content that they want you to only consume and consume only. Like, nah, bro. Turn off the video right now and go open up your Bible and start reading. That's the moral of the story, babe. Oh shoot, what time is it? Oh man, it's almost 12. I gotta hurry up. Like actually, like 12:15 is it's my last second. It's my last second. Okay, I'm gonna do that for that one. This is the one. I think and I hope. All right, hold on.